Views expressed on this program are those of the hosts, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of this station, its management, or other advertisers.
You're listening to Transformation Talk Radio.
Hi, welcome. This is Dr. John DeMartini. This is one of the most amazing and inspiring shows that you can listen into. If you want to be on the edge of your seats, if you want to open up your heart, if you want to expand your mind, and you want to meet incredible people, stay tuned because you're just about to experience a transformative radio show that will change your life. And you're listening to the Dr. Pat Show that's coming up right next.
Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Powerful, inspiring, and coming to you live, bringing you stories of people like you and me, busting through and living life full out. Get ready to dare to wonder what your life would be like if you knew you could not fail. Hey, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Talk radio to thrive by. Hey, very cool. Love being with you here. We got, oh my God, we got a powerhouse lineup for you today. For those of you watching on the camera, I have to, I'm tightening things up. You know, I'm just twisting the microphone and, you know, you just saw me bend over to try to get something. Yeah, that is my butt. That's it. End of the story. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk. Michelle, do not send me any more instant messages about that, okay? Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. See, that's because the camera is not on Benny. But I think if you looked hard enough, you could get Taylor. I think the camera picks up Taylor, although I don't know.
He's just in the corner, upper right-hand corner.
Don't you be hiding now, Taylor.
It's like half his face. Yeah, he kind of pops in there. There he is.
I'm actually going to get my hair cut that short. I know. But, yeah, but it'll have to be blonde. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the Dr. Pat Show. Oh, my gosh. What a great lineup we had today. And thank you guys for your little pings this morning when I was talking about natural psychology. For those of you that did not hear that, 8 o'clock tonight, I think it's 8 o'clock. Yeah, 8 o'clock tonight. And actually, you can only go to Voice America to hear it, but at 8 o'clock tonight, Pacific time, go ahead. You'll be able to hear that show on my site, the Dr. Pat Show site, tomorrow. So it was a great, great show. We're talking about what's happening in psychology, what's changing. And, you know, this is going to get more and more interesting as we go into 2013. I'm so thrilled Michael Shane is joining us here today. We are going to be talking about a lot of cool things, but understanding the divine gift. Understanding the divine gift. Absolutely. Oh, now I'm getting a message. What are you doing? What am I doing? Yeah, so what? You're looking on the camera and you're asking me what I'm doing? I am trying to get all the technical things working here today, and we're doing a great job. But I am in the studio, and that takes a little bit of effort. I want to give a shout-out to Marie Manucherry. Marie, I love that Marie is doing the 9 o'clock, that we get to follow her here. It is an honor and a privilege. And then I think one day a week she follows us. I'm not sure which day that is. But I want to give a shout-out to Marie. Today, the show is about understanding the divine gift with Michael Shane. Now, you've heard us talk a bit about Michael. If you haven't heard us talk about him, we're going to talk with him directly today. And he's going to tell us what he's doing in Hawaii, what his experience with Wayne Dyer has been, and why is it that, his events are filling up all over the globe. You know, right now on the island of Maui, he's getting ready to do a mega event. People are finding out about his gift, his talent. And of course, you know, as the founder of the Ascension Foundation, he's right in our own backyard in Western Washington. But that doesn't mean that he doesn't travel around. You know, what an interesting life. Going to Alaska and then hopping over to Hawaii. Benny, that's a best of both worlds, right?
Yeah, it's a little
Alaska,
hot and cold action type thing, but it's really not that cold in Alaska right now. So.
Should I break out in the Katy Perry song?
I can.
Hot and cold.
You don't need to. She
okay.
can.
Yeah,
I can play
it
a break.
Yeah, you don't want me to sing that song. So Michael is joining us here today, understanding the divine gift. We are going to be opening up phone lines for readings. So I just want to tell everyone about that. We have a toll-free number, and we are going to be able to do that. Taylor, that's for you, dude. Michael, welcome to the show. It's great to have you here.
Well, thank you very much. It's always a wonderful opportunity for me to get a chance to talk with you.
Aloha.
Aloha and mahalo.
Mahalo. There's a lot of mahalo. It's so cool. So before we kind of jump into talking about this topic, you are someone that has a divine gift. And many of us don't know we do. But that's the topic for today's show. Before we jump into that, I would love for you to talk about your divine gift for a minute and what you've been doing to help people heal, to heal the planet, what's happening over there on Maui, and set the stage for today's show.
Well, to be honest, the gift is absolutely beautiful. I don't really have the best of definitions for it, other than it's been an amazing ride and exciting. It's had its ups and downs. Sometimes when we go out and search for what it is that we can do in that spiritual arena, we're not always happy with what it is that we're capable of doing. We always want more, part of that human nature side. But when you really sit down and you start realizing how beautiful it is, regardless, and realize that each one has its importance and neither one is any better or any more needed than the other, that it's an equal vibration, which is why it's divine, because it was given to us by God as God created us. And some of us are accessing it, some of us are not. But the beautiful thing is everybody can, if they choose to, find out what it is and utilize it every day. Over here on Maui, you wouldn't believe it. Everywhere you turn, there's some kind of spiritual vibration going on. All kinds of different healers, shamans, body workers, energy workers. It's just amazing. And I've been hosted at the Temple of Peace every time I've come here so far, and it's just been amazing. Last night we did an apport event, the first one that I've done since I've been back. We had a pretty good crowd, and I apported about, I believe it was around 150 gemstones.
Wow. Oh, my God.
One of them was, two of them were probably over 150 carats each. There were some bigger ones, but smaller, and then there was a bunch of littler ones. Usually what happens, what made yesterday or last night kind of unique, is once the light hits the vortex starts to close up. And if you remember when you were at the event at the Roosevelt Hotel,
yeah,
that one of the gemstones that came through got stuck in my mouth.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I
and that
remember.
That was scary, by the way. And, in this case last night, the vortex didn't close up all the way, so there were actually people that were able to come up and look in my mouth and see the opening as it was closing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And one of those people was a gentleman by the name of Kadar, who is the guy that runs and operates the Temple of Peace. He's their minister.
Oh my gosh, has that ever happened before, Michael? To you,
usually
to
no,
you, to you.
To me, I have, where I've been able to stick my finger in there because you feel an electrical pulse,
mm-hmm.
but it feels really good. It's like charging your body.
Mm-hmm.
But I've never been able to keep it going long enough to where others can see it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? There was one incident on February 1st of this year when I did the 1,576 gemstones, where the lady was able to put the camera down close to my mouth, and you could barely see it as it was starting to close.
Mm.
But it was on the video, and people didn't really know what they were looking at because we forgot to say. So it ended up getting removed off the video.
Yeah. So, Michael, tell us about the upcoming event you're doing, and then, and also how folks can find out more about you on your website. And then we'll tell folks also about what's going to happen once we open up the phone lines here.
Okay. Well, there's a gentleman by the name of Joe Sugarman, which also, by the way, demonstrates the kindness and the generosity of the people here on beautiful Maui.
Yeah.
That we've been given a second opportunity to do an event at this estate.
Yeah.
And it's right on the beach of McKenna. Okay? It's absolutely amazing. People go out there and have weddings and stuff like that. And last time that I was here, we did a Babaji Black Light meditation, and in the background, there's whales jumping. And we got that on video, and it's on YouTube and my website. And the key thing about this particular piece of property is there are hues and shades of different spiritual kinds of energy, and there seems to be a balance there. You know, everything seems to be gravitating towards there in a balance, which makes what I'm going to be doing kind of wonderful.
Oh,
now,
my gosh.
Wayne Dyer, he showed up with his family, and it was there were some other people. There was a doctor, a couple of authors, and we had someone out there interviewing people, talking about the day and the event.
Right.
But it's all basically about healing and connecting.
Oh, Michael, I love it. Let's take a short break. Today, I also want to say, we're going to open up the phone lines, but I want to say that we have 3 giveaways during the show today, and we're going to have to do this. I have to ask Benny the rules around this. Maybe you can help me. The first caller to call into the show will receive a 30-minute reading with Michael. First person to call in. Now, Benny, I have a question for you because I don't know how to do this. You could tell me how we have to do it. If folks call in and they are not able to be the first caller, can they stay on the line for a reading on air with Michael?
Unfortunately, until we get the first caller.
So we got to get the winner. Okay.
Winner first, yep.
All right, so
we
let's
have to
get
reopen
the
those
winner
lines.
handle.
Yep.
We'll get the winner. So would you like to receive a 30-minute reading with Michael? 1-800-930-2819. 1-800-930-2819. And once we do that, then we'll march on and just let it all pour in here to get an on-air live reading. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with the Dr. Pat Show.
Join Lisa Kay, international business consultant and mentor, and host of the hit show Success and Empowerment, as she combines a voracious appetite for learning and a life mission to understand and simplify the complex, as she delivers a recipe for your unique talent. Lisa's intuitive ability to ask the right question has set her apart as she engages the most inspiring people in the world to tell their story. Tune in each Tuesday at 2 Pacific at TransformationTalkRadio.com.
Experience the wisdom of your body using kinesiology or muscle testing. Explore methods of consciously receiving the messages your body is sending. Are you holding on to emotional baggage or emotional trauma from the past? Are you experiencing minor and annoying yet chronic ailments? Find out if your body is subconsciously trying to get you to move in a different direction or just trying to get a need met. Go to awakentherapies.com. That's awakentherapies.com. Or make sure you call 425-998-3637.
Chris Stanis is a spiritual leader and healer and teaches a course on how you can transform your life through a meditation and healing system that will manifest your spirit's dreams. She manifested the Women of Wisdom Conference, the Women of Wisdom book, and this radio show. And she can show you how to change your life too. Are you ready? Visit the website and contact her at voicesofwomentoday.com. That's voicesofwomentoday.com.
Tune in each week on Wednesdays at 12 Pacific and 3 Eastern on TransformationTalkRadio.com. And Dr. Peggy will lead you through the maze of info on topics from allergies and antioxidants to zinc and xylitol and all points in between, providing you with simple solutions to help you achieve optimal health for your mind, body, and spirit. Visit SimpleHealthNetwork.com to take your health back and get your copy of Dr. Peggy's amazing cookbook, OMG, That's Allergy Free?
Are you feeling stuck? Do you want to be free from fears and doubts and finally feel good about yourself, but you just don't know how to get there? Dr. Schaub's Accelerated Breakthrough Program provides you with the tools and solutions to go beyond your limitations and achieve self-empowered confidence. Call for your free phone consultation at 866-903-MIND. Visit cellularwisdom.com. That's cellularwisdom.com.
Get inspired. Create the life you desire with internationally known radio host and motivational speaker, Sue London. Sue inspires millions of people to overcome difficult or traumatic situations in their lives. People feel hope, courage, and are ready to move forward after hearing Sue speak. Book motivational speaker Sue London for your next event at AskSueLondon.com. That's AskSueLondon.com.
On a white sandy beach of Hawaii, we were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Oh, I can feel that warm air just blowing through my very short, dyed blonde hair. I can feel that just absolutely scrumptious sense of energy and spirituality in that music that Benny's playing. Very close to my heart. Some of my best moments have been spent, actually, on the island of Molokai. So there you go. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. Michael Shane is joining us here today. You know, you can go to his website and find out a lot about him, but I will tell you, if you are listening to this show from Hawaii and you're wondering what event is he talking about, yes, it is an event that is going to be held this Saturday, which I believe is the 20th. And Michael, before we go to and let me just say, I do believe do we have our winner?
Yes, we received our winner. The phone lines are now back open for a reading.
Back open for readings. 1-800-930-2819. If you want to connect with Michael, and you're going to hear a little bit about what this connection is about. We would love to get you connected live on air. 1-800-930-2819. Sweet. And those of you that are pinging through instant feedback, yeah, we could take your questions there. Just be real specific. You know, be like, oh, my gosh, you know, will I get this job that I've interviewed for 4 times? I don't know. Something like that. Right, Michael?
Yeah, you know, make it known.
You got to do your show from Hawaii more often, Michael. That's what I'm thinking. I think this is so good.
The thing is there's this energy that's manifesting, and I got to say it has to be from God.
Mm-hmm.
That is just this rainbow of colors just coming out of the heavens that's been manifesting on the earth. And you soak up that energy, and you just start feeling alive and healthy and happy. And like I'm sitting here looking out the window, and the palm trees there's a cool breeze going down. I'm up on the mountain right now, and it's just, you know, they got coconuts hanging and bananas, and just, I mean, it's phenomenal, and it's healing. I got to bring my family with me this time, and lately I've been going through what I call a spiritual and physical overhaul. And that energy that's coming out of the heavens right now has been a key factor. So when things seem to be getting rough, God's always there to help you through it.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that because, you know, you heard the talk that I did on my upcoming book. And, you know, the lessons that I learned about life, that there are really no lessons. You know, you and I chatted about this. You know, these spirits or these energies, these folks, these masters that speak to you, they're not mean. They're benevolent.
Correct.
They, you know, and it's like you talk about, Michael, they're not here to really hurt people. They help guide us. And I'm not a believer of that I got to learn a lesson in this life that I didn't learn last time. Because in my last life, according to a couple of these past life folks, I burned at the stake. So if you're burning at the stake, what other lesson do you think you have to learn? I'm not sure. I mean, I think I got that down. So I'm here to just okay, what is the true meaning of my life in this moment for the time that in this human skin? What do you think about that?
To be you.
Oh, dude, you answered that question. It is to be me. I love that. And I'm still figuring out what that is. For those of you that want an on-air live reading, we're talking about divine gifts today. You know, what it is, what knowledge should we be seeking? And Michael's going to talk to this, but we have a couple of folks waiting on the phones. 1-800-930-2819. It's toll free into the show if you want to get in the queue for a reading. But let's go. Michael, what do you say? Should we go to the phones?
That sounds beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually, what do the masters say, Michael?
They say, do what it is that we do best.
Let's go to the phones, Benny.
Catherine from San Diego is joining us, going through some midlife issues, sounds like.
All right. Hey, Catherine, welcome to the show. How can we help you today?
I am so glad I got you, Dr. Pat. Love your show. Love your guests very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're great. Thank you. Both of you, I have no idea what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
My marriage is having problems. My job, I read spiritual books, listen to spiritual radio. Nothing is penetrating. And I'm really lost.
Oh, we're going to be able to help you here today, Catherine. We're going to be able to help you here today. Don't hang up. Stay with us because we got a lot of chit-chatting to do with you, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Michael, where would you like to start? Because I think we got some help on the way for Catherine.
Well, I have a beautiful master teacher right now by the name of Master Jesus. She may know who that might be.
Mm-hmm.
And the message for her is not to worry about it, because her worrying about it is injecting more into it than really is happening.
Mm.
Now, she's not losing her mind. I mean, there are some things that are going on that are there, but that's part of the change. We're integrating into the feminine power, and males are not necessarily all that conducive to that, but it is starting to heal. And all of our stuff that we've been carrying on in our lives is starting to pile on us all at once. Now, that sounds a little rough, but in a way, we're giving a beautiful divine opportunity to let go of everything and be within the self of forgiveness, of light, of love, of healing, and then we become strengthened in our relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And if for some reason the relationship cannot flourish, then it's that constant change. You move on, and then there's other opportunities. But the ascended beings, they encourage the vibration and the thought of relationship. There's always a way to heal it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm being told that there is going to be a healing for her.
Yeah.
And that healing is going to come with the less of no worry. In other words, the less you worry, the quicker the healing occurs.
Oh, it's beautiful. Catherine, are you there?
I am.
Great. So let's chat for a minute. What do you think about what Michael said?
Well, thank you for the blessing. And I think that you're right. I am worrying, and it's not. There's so much noise going on that worry to be what is calming, oddly enough, the noise. If I'm thinking about it and worrying about it, then something must get resolved, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if I can change my approach and not worry as much, you're telling me to calm myself and things will be healed.
Yeah, yeah. Can I give you a little, you know what, I first of all, I love that you called in, Catherine. I just love it. I love it. And I love what you're talking about because I know what it's like to go through a job, a relationship issue, and I didn't hear you talk about your health. So that's good news right there, right? Right?
So far, yes.
Yeah, okay, good. So, you don't have what they call, you don't have the triple play going on of midlife right now. So you're okay. But one of the things that Michael's talking about is really beautiful, and he's going to chime in here in a minute. Here's the thing that I would love for you to explore, because I've been down this road. You read every book out there on the market, but it can't get in. You see, it can't get in because if in the back of your mind you're reading it from a place, right, Michael, from a place of worry or from a place of fear, then what happens is it can't absorb. You see what I'm saying? You're not even going to pick up the most obvious of messages. Does that make sense, Catherine? Is that what's happening?
Yes, my spiritual guides could knock down a door and I'm not sure I would hear it.
Right. So I'm going to give you a question, and Michael's going to help you as well. What I would love for you to practice, and what does a week sound reasonable to kind of, give you a little thing here to do? Is that reasonable?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sometimes a week is too long. Yeah. I want, you pick the time frame, but it's got to have like a commitment. And Michael's going to chime in here in a minute. What I would love for you to do, whenever you're getting hit in the face with something on the job, whether it's real or you're imagining it doesn't matter. I want you to ask a couple of really cool questions. One is, ask yourself what else is possible? What can you expect here? What else can you expect? What's possible? Ask the universe that question, but don't dwell on it. Just open up the vortex. Yep. Does that make sense to you?
To try and switch the dichotomy?
No, you just ask. Because, Michael, aren't we talking about what knowledge it is we should be seeking today?
Yes. And to find that knowledge, you have to ask the universe to bring that knowledge toward you.
Right. Right.
Let go of those things that are bothering you presently and in your life, because none of it's important. All that's important is to be and to live and to be part of that divine vibration called life.
Yep. And if you live in the world of what else is possible, you will get the answer. You see, part of what we do that really gets us caught, and Michael knows about this too, we ask for spirit to solve a problem. But the problem is that spirit doesn't know what a problem is. You know what I'm saying, Catherine?
Because there's no such thing as a problem.
Because there's no such thing as a problem. So you have to say, this is what I want. What else can I expect here? This is what I want. I have a job that's, you said you have marital issues, a little job thing. Is the job thing about the current job, or you thinking you're going to get fired? What's that about?
I need a new career. I've been doing this too long.
Perfect.
And
Perfect. You want to know the good news? The really good news? Yeah. You're getting that message while you're currently employed. I had to get fired after 25 years because I wasn't listening to the message. Right?
Right.
How cool. How cool.
Yeah.
Can you see the blessing in that for yourself? It's like wake up and say, "Oh, thank you for reminding me I get to add meaning to my life." Michael, what would you like to say?
Well, 2013 is definitely going to be a year of opportunity for her.
Yeah, it is.
And her husband, the relationship situation, just needs to have a spark lit with it right now. Get some walk down a moonlit night, and have a couple of glasses of champagne with one another, and remember the beautiful experiences and the positive memories that you've had together, and just remember that not only do you love one another, but you also love yourself. And if you stay within that vibration of love, then the only thing that can ever happen is growth and strength.
Yeah.
Right.
And Catherine, one last thing around that. You have to give yourself the gift of yourself, of Catherine. Okay? Or do you go by Catherine?
Catherine.
Cat. I like Cat. Well, I have a friend, and she goes by, Cat. I'm actually called Patty Cakes, FYI. But
and Saint Germain wanted me to throw in one more thing.
Yeah, go ahead. I knew there was something else, Michael. I knew that you were not finished yet with Catherine here.
Every minute that she works for somebody else, she's wasting her talent.
Right. So what you have to do is plan your next move. You see, Catherine?
Yeah.
Plan your next move.
Yes.
Okay? But here's the message that I want to just follow up with around Master Jesus. Focus on you first. Focus on you, not the marital issue. Focus on you. Focus on your inner peace, your inner joy. Once you start to radiate a new vibration, it'll get really clear what's yours to do in the marriage.
Right.
one way or the other. Because I hear a one way or the other thing coming from you. I don't even know if that's real, but yeah.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that's...
I do love it very much. So.
Yeah, so here's what's going on. And, you know, this is just what Michael is saying. There's so much energy that is intermingled. You have to tease apart a part of it first, and that's you. Because once you tease apart how brilliant you are and how empowered you are and what you're actually able to do in your current job and create meaning in your life, it will be crystal clear to you about what to do in the marriage, you see?
Yes, I do.
Okay, good. Catherine?
And there is a new released book out there, Dr. Pat, that could help her.
Which one is that, Michael?
Wishes Fulfilled by Wayne Dyer.
That's right. There you go.
Oh, right.
There you go. Okay, Catherine. All right. Thank you so much. I mean, you're in good shape. I know it may not feel like that, but all of what we're getting is you're in great shape. Hey, we're going to take a short break. Cindy, Brenda, we'll be right there with you right here on the Dr. Pat Show.
Are you a seeker, a dreamer, one of those people who's always known that there should be greater possibilities available but haven't yet been able to create it as your life? I'd like to help. Go to creatinggreaterpossibilities.com, where there's a free video and audio series created especially for you. Once again, creatinggreaterpossibilities.com. It's free, and it's designed to give you the actual tools that you need to create the life you've always been looking for. creatinggreaterpossibilities.com.
Hi, this is Dr. Pat. Did you know most coffee, not all, have hidden dangers lurking in it? A recent investigation into grocery store coffee revealed 3 dangers. First, modern coffee farming produces dangerously high acidity and caffeine. Second, mold content in grocery store coffee contains dangerous toxins. Yuck. Third, government agencies have found grocery store coffee containing 400 times the carcinogens allowed in drinking water. You will be relieved to know that Camino Island Coffee Roasters takes the worry out of your sip of coffee. Imagine how your coffee tastes without mold, carcinogens, or poison. Get your free coffee report, The 5 Hidden Dangers Lurking in Your Coffee Cup. Visit nakedtruthaboutcoffee.com to get your free copy now. That's nakedtruthaboutcoffee.com. And check out Camino Island Coffee Roasters.
Saskia Roel, the international soul guide who has followed her soul from Hong Kong and Africa to America. Saskia cracks open the lives of her clients and brings their soul's purpose to life. Are you stuck in a life that doesn't work? Go to yoursoulguidance.com for your 21-day roadmap to the life you secretly dream about, absolutely free. Discover surprising truths about your soulmate, talents, blocks, and more. Now is the time. Go to yoursoulguidance.com.
Holistic Medical Center is where you find it all. A healthy space with doctors who care, see, and listen to the whole you. Hi, this is Dr. Darvish. If you have not found an answer to your chronic symptoms, you will find answers here at Holistic Medical Center. Our doctors find the root cause of your symptoms and guide your body towards healing naturally. We transform lives from within. Visit drdarvish.com or call 425-451-0404.
You're hot, then you're cold, you're yes, then you're no, you're in, then you're out, you're up, then you're down, you're wrong when it's right, it's black and it's white.
Yes! Yes, yes! You're listening to the Dr. Pat Show. This is Talk Radio to Thrive By. Oh, Benny, Taylor, how you holding up, guys?
We're good.
You good?
Fingers working overtime.
You doing good?
Always.
All right. 1-800-930-2819. Oh, you could hear my little New York accent, can't you? Because I've been coaching someone in New York. So I just come off of that call, and I just still got to have a little bit of it right there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dr. Pacho here, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you. Michael, are you okay?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Hot dogs, yeah.
Hey, I was talking about hot dogs this morning. Michael Shane joining us here today. For more about Michael, go to michaelshane.com, and it's MYCHAEL Shane.com. And also you'll find out lots about the Ascension Foundation. We actually have a special offer for those of you out there. You're going to hear a lot about it, but we're doing something special for all of the listeners that would love to get some help on this day and moving forward. We'll tell you about that. Cindy Brenda's joining us here today. For those of you that have been following us through instant feedback, and I know like there's a bunch of you out there that know how to do this, go to the drpatshow.com or transformationtalkradio.com, and you can ask your question. If you want to call in, we do have a line open, 1-800-930-2819, toll free right into the show. Mr. B, where you like to go?
Yeah, let's take Brenda from New York. New York.
Hey,
That's
Brenda.
terrible
There you
stereotype,
go. Welcome to the show. How did Benny do on
It
that?
was a terrible
How
stereotype.
did he do on that New York thing? Not so good, right?
No, well, it's not my accent, definitely.
No, it's not. I got more of an accent than you. So are you from upstate?
Way upstate. It's got an Adirondack accent, I guess they'd say.
No. Oh, my gosh. You're truly from God's country then, aren't you?
Yes, absolutely.
Wow. How can we help you today?
Well, I wanted to ask a question about this. I own a bar and music lounge that I took over after my husband passed, and I want to know if I should hang on to it or get rid of it.
I have a long, drawn-out answer.
Okay, go for it, Michael.
Keep it.
Really? Okay.
Yep. There's going to be some struggling, okay?
Yes.
But there's one thing that you have that most people don't have in this kind of a on the other side of the business, okay? And that is you have a divine gift of creativity. And your brain is constantly flowing with this creativity energy. With that it will help you keep this place and do things that will keep it flowing and going.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? This is a time for you. This is your feminine empowerment. This is who you are. This is an aspect of somebody that you shared your life with. This is an aspect of the lives of people that come and share that energy. And that's what it's all about. And when your heart chakra starts to flow, it's a very beautiful thing, and that creativity starts to flourish and show itself. And next thing you know, what you've got is success, and you make it through another month. And then the struggle begins to not be so much of a struggle, and you're not just now making it through every month. Now you're starting to expand and add and bring in different musicians and things like that continue the flow. But you'll find that one thing that the repeat that people enjoy. You know, you almost like you're dangling the carrot. You know, you get something in there that people are waiting for. You know, oh wow, we want this person to return, and you're dangling that carrot, and you get them in there, and next thing you know, you got a full house, and you're like, oh man, I got to get a bigger room. You know, and you know, that kind of thing. And the one thing as we go into our integration from our male to female energies, which is what 2012 began, is people are going to want to get out more and reintroduce themselves to one another and to themselves. Because right now, if you drive down the street, do you see kids playing in the parks? No, they're in their homes playing on their laptops or their computer games. And how often do you see adults doing much of anything together? How often do people know the names of their neighbors anymore? So that is going to start to change again, and then you'll have a place where people can come and have positive memories, and you be there creating that. And remember, that is connected to your divine gift. Creativity and offering an opportunity for people to share and open up to who they are.
Wow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what
awesome.
Do you think, Dr. Pat?
Brenda, can I say one thing to you, if you don't mind?
Absolutely.
You were born for what Michael's talking about. You were born for this. But here's what I've discovered in my own life, and see if this relates to you. Sometimes when we're grieving or we're in a place that seems a little bit darker than we want it to be, it's really hard to step out and be in the world in the way that you have to be in the world. You have to be in the world. You and I are a lot alike. We have to be in the world and be in the world in a way where we can run a business. Other people are counting on us, right?
Right.
And you have to show up every day. Now, I will tell you this. I will make a true confession today. I woke up crankier than a horse that has a nail in its hoof. I did. Do you know what? Can you have an image of that? Do you know what a horse does when you got that? When you have a nail in its back? Right. Why did that happen to me? I have no idea. But I'm human. You're human. But we're also, all of us, everyone listening to this show, extraordinary. And so if you really take what Michael said to heart about creativity, if you can find the space, as well as what I said to Catherine, ask yourself the question every day. You have two questions that I'm going to tell you to do. One question is, what can I find meaning in today in my life? What can I do that's going to bring meaning? When I sold hot dogs, it was to make the best hot dog on the planet. That was my meaning. And I did. The other thing is, you have the answers for this. You're really being called to run that business from a place of joy. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, I understand.
Do you think you can do that?
I think I can.
Yeah.
I certainly have a new perspective from both of you, and I appreciate it more than you know.
I know you can. It doesn't matter.
It's not a think you can. You will.
Yeah, you will. You're so capable of it. And at the same time, Michael and I are not dismissing the fact that you have a loss in your life. You have a loss.
And I also have a full-time job, though, during the day. That's
I know.
part of my issue.
I know it is.
It's okay.
I know it is. And I was just going to ask you about that. So what you have to do is find joy and meaning in both of those and really look at one that is supporting the other. The other thing I hear is there's somebody in the shadows. Michael, I get the term shadows. There's somebody in the shadow that once you free yourself and step into joy is going to be there to help you. I have no idea who that is. I don't know. Somebody in the shadows.
I sense someone there too, but I can't tell.
I can't tell either because I think there's, you've got to take care of some of this other stuff, and it will show up. So, Brenda, would you let us know? First of all, you want to tell people where this place is? I mean, we do travel.
Okay, I'd love to have you, and you got to let me know if you're in this area because you're welcome, more than welcome.
Thank you.
I'm in Saranac Lake, New York, which is in the Adirondack Park.
Sweet.
And the bar is the water hole. And I work for the state of New York. And it's a beautiful area. And seriously, if you're ever up this way, anyone listening, please call me.
Absolutely. Beautiful area. It is one of my favorite places. And you are truly blessed to be living in this place.
Thank you.
Oh, man. Good job.
Yeah, absolutely. I enjoy it every day.
We got to please focus on that. We got to hear from you. And don't forget, it snows there, but it's also beautiful snow, right?
Yes, it is. We can ski on it.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
As opposed to over
Good
here,
job.
it's more wet, so it's harder.
Yeah, it's more wet. But this is a beautiful area. Benny, Michael, we got to go to the phones. Brenda.
We do. We're ripping through. Sorry, Brenda, had to let you go. Let's stay back over here on the Puget Sound area. And we have Cindy now calling in from Issaquah.
Hi, Cindy. How can we help you here today?
First-time caller.
Hey, congratulations.
Thank you. My life is like an emotional roller coaster, but right now what's really bothering me is my back. And my pain is so bad, it's keeping me from working. It's like I love my job, and it's keeping me from working.
Okay.
And one of those procedures I'm doing are going to help.
Okay, Michael, you first.
Two things, acupuncture and network chiropractor.
I'm doing a network chiropractic now, and I'm...
Nuka.
Oh, okay, Nuka. And then I did a thoracic block this morning to see if they could find the area that's bothering me the most.
It's, let's see. Hold on, I have to project here. Have the chiropractor look at C7.
Okay.
What do you think of Nuka?
I don't know. I never tried Nuka. My C6 and C7 are it's degenerative. I fractured my T11, and my lumbar is messed up. I got hit by a car in 85. I was pedestrian crossing the street, and a pickup hit me going 60 miles an hour. So
Well, there's a nerve. There's a series of nerves that have been damaged and are being pinched off in that C7, C6 area. Okay, and a chiropractor would be able to realign that, but an acupuncture would also be able to reroute the electrical signature of the nervous system around that, so the areas of your body that's not receiving that vitality will begin to receive that vitality. And then the healing of the physical healing can occur from there. The other thing that you can do for yourself is the best energy to meditate on that's really good for healing the nervous system and the spine, and that is what you call the orange flame. So what you do is you meditate on Masters Odisha and Rasha, Lady Rasha. You call in the orange flame, and you begin to encapsulate your entire body in it. And when you start to feel the heat, but it's not like it's hot, it's a different kind of heat. Then you direct it in through the third eye, down through the brain stem, down through the spinal cord, into the spinal fluid, and then have that flame energy directed out through the areas that are damaged to start creating that healing process. Okay?
Okay.
I just recently had a microscopic surgery on my right knee, and I used that energy on that area of my body, and even the doctor is surprised that I'm walking right now, because that wasn't something that is normal.
Yeah. Yeah. And may I just add something in, if you don't mind?
Please do.
Okay. Wow. First of all, thank you for the courage for calling in. Thank you so much. I know what it's like to be in a car accident. I'm still kind of, healing myself from mine in December. And I so acknowledge your courage. I want to say something that helped me in my life, and I don't know how to say this except to be pretty direct. And this is really less about you and more about me, but you can take from it what you want. I was diagnosed in 2004 with a killer disease. And a large part of my journey was to find out more and more about it, to the point where I would go to bed at night and thought I was going to die. But one day I woke up and I decided I need to let go of whatever it is that anybody else is saying and not make this my truth. So if you can find something within you, some level of power, empowerment, some level of conversation that you can have with yourself about the optimism and hope that is living a pain-free life, sometimes we have to fake it until we make it. And one of the things I'll say to you, I sit here today, and if I were to go to the doctor, they'd tell you I still had that thing. But if you ask me about it, I don't. And I just want to say that I had to learn that some of this stuff that I talk to people on air about actually does work. You just have to figure it out for yourself. And our hearts go out to you. Back pain is horrific. It is. Believe me, I know. My uncle had suffered with it for quite some time.
And I personally, I just want to say, I'm not suggesting that you not see your doctors. I'm not a doctor.
No. I don't think we're saying that at all.
Right. Just know that when you utilize energies that are occurring in your body, that sometimes when you create that connection to that divine belief in yourself, you can heal yourself of anything.
Okay. How does that sound to you?
Powerful.
It is powerful. And, please feel free to email me if you want to just check in and you need some support. Just send me an email at info, INF as in Frank O, at thedrpatshow.com. Okay. Pretty soon, I'm going to be opening up a forum so the listeners I actually call them, it's going to be a wisdom circle for listeners, because you guys do so much to help yourselves. You know that calling into the show right now, can you imagine how many thousands of people you've just helped?
Well, and the thing is, I don't even listen to your show with my roommate, and he talks so highly about you, and And we're on the way over. We're just leaving the hospital. He's like, "Here, dial this number."
You know what? Thank your friend. Thank your roommate. And remember something? You know, I don't know if you believe in God or not. Whatever you believe in a higher power, they're really smart.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Thank you so much. Wow. Michael.
I'm here.
Wow. Benny.
We got time for maybe one more here, everybody. Christine from Seattle, going to make it quick. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Christine. How are you?
Great. How are you guys doing? Thanks, Dr. Pat, for taking my call. I've had this thing that has emerged in my work, and I am a marketer for a software development company, and it's a tiny little company, and I have not felt heard for a lot of things that needed to be changed in the way we do our marketing, even though I'm the marketer. And I'm really confused about what's going to happen next. Do I need to move on?
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. We said, wow, this is good. Michael.
Well, see, she's already using her divine gift.
Yeah, cool.
Because she's already sensing that she's not being heard.
Very good, Christine.
And there's a little bit of deception there with someone that's not necessarily being honest about certain things. And then what ends up happening is your ideas are being shelved and put to the side. And this is going to create a possibility, but I'm seeing it more of a reality, where you'll end up moving on to greater and better things and go to work using your talents where they'll be respected and utilized and appreciated. Yeah. And then you'll begin to feel appreciated, too, because I think it's been a while since you have been feeling appreciated, and not just in the work environment.
Yeah.
But all these things are coming to fruition now, where your healing process, the resolution, the connection to your divine self, and the gift that you hold is now integrating into the now. Mm-hmm. So you're going to start feeling all kinds of things that you didn't feel before. And you're right, you're not being heard.
Yeah.
Well, what's the cliche? I am woman, hear me roar.
Yeah. Christine, I've got a question for you. Are you still there, Christine?
Yes, I'm here.
Sweet. So, does it feel like did you hear what Michael said?
I did.
Yeah.
Yes, and I feel like what he said about kind of being there was some deception.
Yep.
This person always tells me, I'm a rock star. I can do anything.
Yep.
La la la.
Yep.
But I don't live for that. I really want to bring good into the world through whatever I'm marketing, and I feel like this guy, it's outdated. I don't feel good about marketing this stuff anymore.
Right.
And I just don't think he's telling me the truth.
Right. This is so cool. This is great. Can I? Do you want me to give you a little bit of information?
Oh, I'd love it.
Here you go. I know what this is like. I exactly know what this is like. You are a rock star. You are a rock star. Let me tell you something. Those messages, it may come from the least expected people. We know people we don't trust, but those are coming from the divine, right? He is just, is it a he? He? Is it a he?
Yeah.
Him? Okay. He is simply a messenger because you've stopped believing that you are a rock star somewhere along the way on this job. I don't know where.
Wow.
Right? Did I nail it?
Oh, God, you did.
I nailed it. I'm telling you, sister, you're a rock star. I want you to walk into work every day. I don't care if they listen to you or not. I want you to walk in there and do this job in the way that it honors you, and that is as a rock star. It's real simple. You can say, you know what? You'll be able to sell real estate to someone that doesn't exist. That's how good you are. But you cannot afford to stop believing in yourself. These people are not the boss of you. You have an innate talent. You are meant to do the selling you're selling, not for this job. You're meant to do it for your next job. But you cannot go. You can't go. Yeah, you see, you can't go with like all crappy energy from this job to the next.
And I don't want to. I know that my pattern has been like, I'll just get mad and leave.
No. Oh, no. I know you're like me. Uh-oh. All I'm trying to say is what I want you to do is get slapping happy to the bank with this job.
Okay.
Happy. People are going to think you're smoking something. In the state of Washington, we all may be smoking something soon. Does this make sense to you?
It makes perfect sense.
Fire it up. Don't listen to any of them. Say what you have to say with a smile, not with anger, and get ready for what the universe has got for you. Thank you all for tuning us in. Mary Jane Mack is in the house. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Michael. Thank you.
Lights go out and I can't be saved. Tides that I tried to swim against pulled me down upon my knees. Oh, I beg and plead, singing.
We are living in a time of great challenges and greater opportunity for transformation. The good news is that public awareness of the need for change is also growing exponentially. More than ever, your transformative message is needed to empower millions across the globe.
Hi, I'm Dr. Pat, host of the Dr. Pat Show, and I'm excited about announcing an unprecedented opportunity for growth as we expand our broadcast by launching Transformation Talk Radio and the Transformation Network. Join me and a team of amazing people and host your own show on Transformation Talk Radio. Get ready to expand your horizons, tap into the best listeners anywhere, and join one of the most positive and expansive networks today.
Historically, there came a time when the boundary of water was transcended as man developed the boat, and the barriers of water became freeways. Join Dr. Pat as she launches this exciting venture. To host a show, call 1-800-930-2819 or email host@transformationtalkradio.com.
Transformation Talk Radio, a higher consciousness perspective. The hosts on Transformation Talk Radio offer a positive and new paradigm shift, a new vision for a collective future. They are empowering and helping all of us experience a powerful wave of personal shifts and cultural change as we break through to even greater levels of awareness. Take down our toll-free number, 1-800-930-2819. Call in, connect, make sure you tap into some of the world's most empowering psychics, healers, and more. Get an on-air reading with the best. Tune in, transformationtalkradio.com. Hey, everybody, we'll see you there.
Transform. TransformationTalkRadio.com. Transform your life.
I used to be afraid, and now I love. I feel like fear just cripples you and love frees you. Thank you so much for doing what you're doing and changing from fear to love and showing people that that's the only way. I love, I love, I love. I no longer fear. Thank you.
You're tuned in to Transformation Talk Radio. Think the Dr. Pat Show's the cat's meow? Just listen to what some of her transformative guests have had to say.
What's your personal message? What would you like to leave us with?
Believe in yourself always. Remember that you are a gift. You are a miracle, and the only way you can return any part of that gift is what you do with it. Live into yourself. Be that miracle.
I love it. Eldon Taylor, everyone.
And thank you, Pat. I love joining you. You're a wonderful host.
Thank you. And we're going to bring Eldon back because we just haven't even scratched the surface here. Thank you all for tuning us in, turning us on.
Thank you for listening, and keep us tuned in right here on Transformation Talk Radio.